Oh yeah, showtime. It's been a while since we've done a rarity collection. I don't think we did 3 or 4. But we did do 1 and 2. Which they are pretty cool. Probably go back and do 4 if we have to. It's probably the one I wanted to open but didn't, so probably look to see what the prices are in that box. Without further ado, let's get this opened. That was easy. Nice and shiny. Perfect. 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. Sweet. Big thanks to Stavo for sending this in. Always comes in handy with all the cards I need. Or booster sets in general. He sent in the Legendary 5Ds decks because we couldn't find them here. So he was able to secure them where he's at. Very nice. All right. Let's dive right into this. Oh. I don't know if there really needs to be a pack trick. It's only 5 cards. Ooh! Nice. Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Armalire the Star Leader Dragon. Very cool. Special Schedule. Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Ooh, Sprite Starter. Very nice. No idea how my sleeves are organized here. I think these are just, yeah, these are just general flimsy sleeves. So these will do. Do a pile for all the Starlights. And also these cards, the ones with the special art. Very cool. All right, off to a good start. I think I'm missing a few Sprite cards, though. Engine isn't fully complete yet, but I'll find a deck to splash it into. Trishula, yes. Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Mystial Sarin here, very cool. Lingaribo, always need that. Primide Lordly Load. Super Quantum Blue Layer. Very cool. I think some of the other Super Quantums got reprinted in this set, so very nice if we can snag a few other red layers. Tri-Brigade Kit, very cool. Dragon's Mine, very nice. Snake Eyes Doomed Dragon, sweet. Ooh, Castiera Unicorn. Fire King High Avatar Kirin. Definitely need more of those Castieras, so if we can grab at least a playset of Fenrir's, I'd be happy with that. And obviously, any overframes we get, regardless of rarity, will be super cool. Very nice. Ooh! Eldritch the Golden Lord. That looks incredible. Special Schedule. Scar Dragon Archfiend. Very nice. Hey, there we go. There's a Fenrir. Scrap Iron Chimera. Or just Scrap. Scrap Iron are all the little trap cards Yusei used. And then they reset themselves instead of going to the grave, which is cool. Alright, that's nice. Not sure if I put that in the Starlight pile or the Altar, but probably just the Starlight pile. Very menacing. Ooh, Obelisk the Tormentor. Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Danger Nessie. Sacred Fire King Garunix. Ooh, Psyframe Driver. I think we needed a couple extra copies of Driver because I have a few Frame Gear. Is it Alpha? Or what's the one that's limited for sure? I gotta remember what that one's called. I think it's Gamma actually. Gamma's the one. I almost said Frame Lord Omega, but that's a synchro. That's not. It's not the tuner. Already running out of sleeves. This is not good. Ah. Should have came prepared with more sleeves. There we go. Ooh, Infinity Launcher. Imseti, Glory of Horus. Very good. Definitely need more of him as well. Number C104, Umbral Horror Masquerade. Very terrifying. Very cool. Saruja Skull Dread. Ah, there it is. It is Frame Gear Gamma. Took about 100 years to figure that out, but there you go. So we have a Gamma and a Driver now. Very impressive. Skull Servant, very good. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, this looks really nice. Radiant Typhoon Vision. Quick Launch. Ooh, Arius the Labyrinth Butler. Definitely needed her. Infinitrack Harvester. Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Draco Tail Femina. Swords of Concealing Light, very good. Vanquished Soul Ryzen. Do Sulfurcord Coolia. Sweet. And I need more sleeves. Ugh. There are a couple of really high quality ones I want to save for a few decks, so I'm not going to use those, but okay, there we go. This is a nice solid pile. That should get us for a while, hopefully. Forbidden Chalice, sweet. Another unicorn. Ah, there he is, Super Quantum Red Layer. That looks cool. Very nice. Ooh, Songs of the Dominators, also really nice. Fiendsmith's Lacrima. There we go. These are like collector's rares or ultimate rares. They have a nice texture to them. It's been a while since we've done a Rarity collection set, so it's hard to remember some of these rarities. No monsters in the grave, activate from the hand. Activates a monster effect on the field, negate. You have a trap in the grave, add a Dominus card from deck to hand. In the next turn, you cannot activate the effects of monsters in hand, grave, or banishment. Very cool, though. Find a deck to splash that into, maybe. Woo! Starlight Infernity Launcher. Very cool. I think it's still Infinity Archfiend is back to 3, but I think the OCG has launcher at 2 or 3. Very terrifying, though, regardless. Leviathan Generator Boss of Shadows. Another Lingaribo. Crimson Gaia. Ooh, Lancia Ancestral Dragon of the Ice Mountain. Nice rarity bumps for a couple of our decks. Call by the Grave, very cool. Dose of the Cord Coolia, Eldlixir of Black Awakening, Trap Dust Shoot, very nice. Ooh, Call of the Haunted. Perfect for that Call of the Haunted deck. Hey, Jason. Ooh. Nice alt of Vanquished Soul Raisin. Where's the Raisin? Ancient Gear Fusion. That's nice. Ooh, Centurion Primera. I think this is a collector's rare. Definitely very shiny. Oh, jeez. Dragon's Rebirth. Used to use that in Duel Links. Ooh, Count Surveyor. I need one of the Surveyors. I can't remember which one. Might be Count Surveyor. I hope so. Certainly would be convenient if it was. I could slide that into the deck instantly. I know we have plenty of copies of Extra Surveyor, so it's not that one. Alright. On to side 2. Cypher the Sky Dragon. We got 2 of the Egyptian gods now. Sprite Blue, Super Quantum Blue Layer, Fire King High Avatar Kirin, and Garunic's Eternity, Yang of the Fire Kings. Nice. Get a lot of the Fire King stuff, which is cool. Doing good. We got some decent pulls. Couple Starlights. I think the coolest one is that Alt Arts Eldritch the Golden Lord, but that's just me. Ooh, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Chaos Angel. Definitely need more copies of her. YuGiOh, the Absolute Zero Maikashi. Heavy Polymerization. Number C104, Umbral Horror Masquerade. Isn't Heavy Polymerization the one people are using at Worlds? Okay, yeah, this was it. Very cool. I know Luna Lights definitely enjoyed Heavy Polymerization. Reinforcement of the Army. Oh, it's this pile. Fiendsmith's Lacrima. Scar Dragon Archfiend. Another Count Surveyor. Ooh! Mentotlan Tekulika. Combined Creation. Absolutely terrifying. He was getting pretty expensive, too. I think prices on him were starting to climb a bit, so... Definitely helps to get these from this set. And probably makes them a little bit cheaper, too, for everyone else. Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Bestial Dispater, needed him. Soul Eating Oviraptor. Tatsunoko, Swords of Concealing Light. Very nice. Got a few more sleeves. Probably not enough for the rest of the set, so we may have to... I do have a bunch stored away elsewhere. So probably after the stream we'll... probably just sleeve the Starlights and then save the rest for afterwards. I'll get the other sleeves and sleeve these guys up. We'll need to get another binder as well because I'm running out of storage space. If you guys do want to have us showcase the binders here on the channel, let me know down below. More than happy to showcase all the holo cards we've collected over the years. Pretty much anything super and above gets put into it. Gimmick Puppet, Fantasix Machinex, Platinum Gadget, Dragon's Mind, Sprite Blue, and Dragon's Mind as a Starlight. Very cool. Put all the unsleeved guys over here. We have a full playset of Dragon's Mind now, which is pretty awesome. Faithful Adventure, definitely needed this one. Urgent Schedule, Super Quantum Red Layer, Levitin Generator Boss of Shadows, and YuGiOh the Absolute Zero Mayakashi. Very nice. Solemn Warning, very good. Quick Launch. Dogmatica Nation, Chaos Angel, and Iron Thunder. Sweet. Definitely helps now that Solemn Judgment is limited. That's really cool. Very terrifying. What is that? Iron Dragon Tiamatine? We definitely have a lot of copies of Solemn Judgment, so might have to start splashing in other Solemn cards just to kind of fill out that playset. At least in any decks we're building. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Another Count Surveyor. Soul Eating Oviraptor. Permite Dragon Ether Barrel. And Armalier the Star Leader Dragon. Very cool. A Stellar of the White Forest. That's funny. Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse. Nice little rank 3. Ooh, Dominus Purge. Which one are you? If opponent controls a card, you can activate this from the hand. When a card effect is activated, it includes the effect to add a card from deck to hand. Negate if you have a trap in the grave. Destroy. Activate to the hand. You cannot activate the effects of Dark Water and Fire monsters for the rest of the duel. Very good. So your Wind, Light, and Darks. We'll appreciate that. Night Sword Serpent. Ooh, very nice Rocket Tracer. Stamp cards are pretty cool. Yeah, they are. I didn't realize every pack would have them. I thought they would just be similar to Starlights where you just get them occasionally, but very nice. Oh, my favorite trap card of all time. And a stamp card. Magic Cylinder. Sweet. Dark Lord Ixal. Ancient Gear Fusion. Hey, there's a Photon Delta Wing. Needed you for sure. Another Imseti, Glory of Horus. I think I need one more. Yeah, we have 2 Imseti so far. I was hoping to get a few more Cashier Fenrir's as well. That's all right. Mystical Space Typhoon. Stake Your Soul. Super Quantum Mech Piece Grand Pulse. Yummy Surprise. And Branded in High Spirits. Very cool. Final pack here. It's for all the marbles. Ooh, Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Classic. Fire King High Avatar Kieran. Fiendsmith's Lacrima. Raigeki. Ah, there we go. Another Fenrir. Sweet. Very nice. Let's sleeve up as much of these guys as we can. And then, like I said, I'll get the rest fully sleeved off camera. Jeez, this one sleeve does not want to air tight. Because that's one way to keep your card safe. Whoops. Giant blob right there. I'll kind of grab some of the... There are a couple cards I do need for some decks. So we'll grab those guys now. I think I need you. I'm pretty sure you're the one I'm missing. I could be wrong, though. Another unicorn. Very good. That's right, I did get 2 unicorns. Sweet. I was hoping that was the case. All right, so we'll run through the Starlights here, and then we'll run through the stamp cards. So we got Magic Cylinder, which is both. Rocket Tracer, Iron Thunder, Dragon's Mind, Ghost Mourner, and Moonlit Chill. Mentodlin Tekulika, Combined Creation, Call of the Haunted, Infernity Launcher, Eldritch the Golden Lord. This one's really cool. Sprite Starter. Nice. Solemn Warning. Gimmick Puppet Fantasix Machinex. Jeez. So complicated. Faithful Adventure. Reinforcement of the Army. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Slight for the Sky Dragon. Vanquish Soul Raisin. Called by the Grave. Forbidden Chalice. Lovely Labyrinth. The Silver Castle. Skull Servant. Infernity Launcher. Obelisk the Tormentor. Trivigate Kit. Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier. And Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. And of course, Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Mystical Space Typhoon. A Stellar of the White Forest. And Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Ah, I knew there was another Imseti. I'll figure out a deck to throw those guys into. Very nice. Where's Song of the... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we had a copy of Song of the Dominators. Where did that go? There we go. Boop. Perfect. Big thanks to StavoTripleOcho on Instagram. Always come through whenever we need a specific set. Like I said earlier, he helped us grab those legendary 5Ds decks, which is how our Blackwing deck profile came to be, along with a few others that we were working on. So always appreciate it. Always come through. Said Dark Lord. I was expecting Lestat to kick the door open. That is true, Jason. I was thinking of Lestat. It's like, I wonder if he's nearby, waiting to see if I'll give him this card. Or he's probably criticizing my deck list for Dark Lords. Managed to snag all my copies of Dark Grepher I needed for it, so I'm sure he'll be intrigued by it. But that'll do it for today's opening of Rarity Collection 5. Big thanks to Stavo again. If you do want us to open Rarity Collection 4, definitely let us know in the comments down below. I'll see if I can snag a box of that, but definitely gearing up to get a box of Blazing Dominion ordered, or at least secured, just because, you know, Red Dragon Archfiend stuff, so that'll be fun to get assembled. And then, of course, I think it's Breach World Dragon is the name. It's the new Dark Dragon Link 2 that also is in the set. That'll be handy for Rockets. So stay tuned when we fully profile that updated one. And of course, the binder collections, if anyone does want to see it, let us know. We'll try and figure out a way to... Someone say Dark Lord? What's going on with that? But that'll do for today's opening. Thank you all for watching and for tuning in. We'll hopefully get some more deck profiles going. But in any case, expect to see some more mail days in the near future. Got a lot of backlogs and a lot of boxes to open, so stay tuned for all that. But in any case, I've been Sir Blackson97. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all